Welcome to the Courage to Live podcast. My name is Josh Bitsko, and I'm a retired police captain from Las Vegas with 24 years of experience. Currently, I travel the country and I teach people about courage, resilience, and leadership. In today's Courage Cast, I'm going to talk about choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. And what is that? What does that mean? I'll tell you, I have this battle with myself pretty much every morning. So I am not a morning person. Years of graveyard shift, working nights. I don't wake up early well. And I was hoping as I got older, I'm in my 40s now, that I'd be waking up a lot earlier, like naturally, and be all bright eyed and bushy tailed. But that's just not something that I do. And it's not something that I do well. The dichotomy there is I do like to wake up early and work out. One of the things when we bought this house is I wanted to have a really good home gym. It has been a dream of mine forever to really invest and have a good squat rack and weights and plates and dumbbells and a cable machine and kettlebells, jujitsu mats, heavy bag, just all the things that I could ever need to get a good workout in. And I did it. I put together a really nice home gym. I even have a sauna in my home gym. And so it is really easy for me to wake up early and go work out. Technically, it's the waking up part that's hard. As somebody that has never been a morning person, it's hard to have my feet hit the floor and get up. But I've learned over the years that if I don't work out first thing in the morning, life will get in the way. And it'll all of a sudden be 9 o'clock at night and I'm just finishing up with dinner or whatever. And I did not get my workout in for the day. So pretty much every day I have to choose that long-term success as I want to stay fit, I want to build muscle over that short-term comfort of staying in bed an extra hour rather than waking up at 5:30 a.m. and working out before I start my day. And that's true in life too, is whether it's you want to go back to school and get a degree or an advanced degree, whether you want to learn a specific skill that makes you better professionally. Any of these big goals, it takes work and you have to sacrifice that short-term comfort to achieve those goals. And that's where discipline comes in. And I know, the Jocko, he wrote a great book on discipline. Discipline equals freedom is a big part of what he teaches and talks about. And I really like that because discipline is just remembering what you really want when the temptation hits to not put in the work to get there. Short-term comfort for me often hides as logic. Like, oh, I had a late night. I need to get the rest in. I need to, I have to work all day or I'll have time to work out later. And I logic my way out of doing the hard thing. And it's the same thing again in life. We're really good at coming up with reasons and excuses to not do things that make us uncomfortable. Because comfort gives us that instant reward. But what it doesn't give you is pride in yourself, right? Growth will give you lasting pride. Now, I have consistently worked out and I am in good shape now. Could I be better? Yeah. Could I maybe lose a little bit of my belly and get my diet under control a little more than it is? Absolutely. But I take pride that I'm fit and that I'm strong and I put in the work to get there. Same thing with jujitsu. I take pride that I put in so many times training to get better at jujitsu or any kind of, training to become an expert in my field when I was in policing, to really know what I was doing, when I was in canine, to have a dog that really worked because I put the work in to make him better. And that pride does not come easy. So the biggest thing I can tell you is ask yourself daily, does this choice serve me now or does it serve my future? And make sure that you're putting time in every day to build that better future that you want, even if it costs discomfort in the moment. So I appreciate you listening to me today. If you like the podcast, please leave a review or share it with a friend. Subscribe. If you liked what I talk about a lot more in my book, The Courage to Live by Josh Bitsko. You can find it on Amazon. And I appreciate you spending time with me today.